Text your ex back. Module 4.
Hey, this is Michael Fiore. Welcome to Module 4 of the Text Your Ex Back 2.0 program. Module 4 is called Flight Check, and we call it that because it's kind of a checklist you need to go through emotionally and mentally before you really start using the Text Your Ex Back program. In the next module, Module 5, Module 6, we're going to start talking about the actual texts you're going to use. Though remember, you don't get to use the texts until the 30 days are over. I know, that's annoying. You're like, I want to use them right now. No. Don't do it. If you need proof that that's a bad idea, go to my Facebook wall and search around for a while, and you'll find lots and lots of people who have posted on there saying, Michael, I messed up. I sent the texts right when I got them, and it didn't work. And then we have lots of other people that say, and then I waited 30 days, and I tried it, and it worked incredibly well. Weird, I know, but it happens. So what are you going to find out in this module, this flight check module? First, you're going to learn how to check yourself before you text your ex. Basically, it's about getting into your own head and your own emotional state before you actually start using the texts, and we talk about these things. Flight check number 1 is where I'm going to tell you to drown your own relationship in a bucket. As I said in the video you saw before, and as I said in the intro even, your old relationship is dead, and it ain't never coming back. And that's okay. That's actually a good thing. You don't want that relationship back because it obviously wasn't working that well. If you got to the point that you were going to break up, whether you dumped them or they dumped you, something was wrong. Something was rotten in Denmark, to quote some Shakespeare there. And we're going to help you create the relationship you actually want. Flight check number 2 is going to be about forgiveness. And I'm going to talk to you about how to forgive your ex for whatever they may have done. And more importantly, I think, to forgive yourself for whatever you may have done. It's very easy to fall into a state of self-pity and self-hatred in this kind of situation. I've been in relationships before where when we broke up, I wept uncontrollably for days and hated myself in a lot of ways. I was very, very angry at myself. I'm going to give you some tools to help you move past that, to forgive your ex and to forgive yourself, as it says here. We also have some forgiveness exercises, and including my I Like Myself game, which is really something I use all the time with a lot of people in a lot of our different programs that shows you how to build up your self-esteem and like yourself. If you don't like yourself, actually, if you don't love yourself, no one will ever love you. It's impossible. As I said before, neediness is the opposite of attraction, and self-esteem is incredibly attractive. You need to learn to love yourself and like yourself, forgive yourself before you start the Text Your Ex Back system. Flight check number 3 is we're going to plan alternate routes. I'm going to tell you something really, really hard. You're going to have to read this, but I'm going to tell you to go out on dates with other people. You're going to be like, I don't want to go out with other people. I want to go out with my ex. I miss him so much. He's the only man or woman. Even if you don't want to, you're going to have to start going out and dating other people. You'll learn more about why you need to do that when you actually read the module, but it's important both for your self-esteem to make you understand that you are an attractive person and to get away from that neediness place. Your ex, when you do start texting them, they'll be able to tell if you're faking it, right? If you're faking that you're okay and you're moving on, because part of getting your ex back means moving on, which is so weird, right? You feel like you should just be able to walk up to them and say, I love you, I want you back, I made a mistake, and that should work. It doesn't work that way. And finally, flight check number 4, wash and wax or love yourself first. This is going to be where I tell you a lot of tricks and tips you're going to have to use to start taking care of yourself more. Basically, to become a more attractive person. It's really easy after a breakup to sit around in your pajamas and watch nothing but Battlestar Galactica reruns and eat candy all the time, and all of a sudden you become blimp-sized and you've got all this acne and you are crying all the time, and it's horrible. So I'll tell you what to do there. And finally, flight check number 5, cool your jets. Take your time. Don't be a fool. Don't rush in. This is where I talk a little bit more about the 30-day wait period. I also talk about just what you have to do to kind of get ready for Text Your Ex Back. Again, as you're watching this, you've still got several weeks before you're actually going to contact your ex, and those several weeks should be the time that you're doing everything you're getting in this section. So go through it, and no actual worksheet this time. You don't have any homework tonight. How awesome is that? All you have to do is go through the actual module, read it, take it to heart, and start doing what it says. The homework you're getting here is going to be stuff like get some exercise, go out with friends, go on a date, all that kind of thing. Do it. Read through it. And then the next module you're going to get is a really cool one, which is called Text Judo.
To get access to full Text Your Ex Back program, click on the link given below this video in the description.